We're back, guys. It is 11 o'clock at night and we just had our last meal, meal six. Meal six consists of 165 grams of ground beef, 2 whole eggs, 270 grams of jasmine rice, 85 grams of Rice Krispies, 2 digestive enzymes, 2 digestive agents, plus we had 4 ounces of fluid, 4 ounces of water, and then right before bed, Danny had his first Tito shot within the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. So that was exciting. Of course, Brooke had to record it on camera, but so we took the shot, and now we also took a 1/8 of a diuretic also. So I expect to wake up and go to the bathroom. Kai already instructed me if I did wake up to go to the bathroom that I have to have some fluid ounces in me also. But we're feeling good, and we're about to go to sleep. But I figured I read a little bit first, get my eyes tired, get my mind straight, and then in the morning we got a big day. Morning tomorrow, 5:50, I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna do some check-ins. I gotta drink 8 ounces of coffee, 8 ounces of water, and then check in again with Kyle. Then we have to run at 6:30 to get my second coat of spray tan, come back to the hotel, eat a meal, go back at 8 o'clock for mandatory check-ins, and then from there see how the day proceeds. But definitely exciting. And I can't believe we are less than 24 hours out, and I'm excited to get back on stage. So I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. It is show day. We are back. Just got back from my second coat of tanning, and now we are having breakfast. So breakfast consists of 3 pieces of bacon. We have 3 whole eggs, and we're also gonna have 180 grams of rice. Unfortunately, I can't have what Brooke's having. She's having pancake syrup, cinnamon roll, muffin. That looks good, but we're excited. We're doing pretty good now. We're already checked in. Everything's going swell. Now it's time to eat, devour this, go back for mandatories, check-ins, and then from there, we're gonna come back here and rest until show day. So, we are here, baby. Let's get going.
Thank you.
Woo! Let's go, Danny!
Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you. Face the front.
Let's go, 80! Let's go, 80! Woo!
Face the back. Face the front. One more time, face the back. Woo! Gentlemen, spread out. Face the front.
Let's go, Danny! Woo!
Thank you, gentlemen.
Hey guys, we are back from the show where I ended up going. Best package we brought came in 3rd so far right now. and we'll see from there what happens tonight. At the end of the day, I am very, very happy of the package I brought. I am very, very happy of how hard and dedicated I worked this year. So I'm not upset or sad at the fact that I'm top 3 and I may not make nationals, but just know that you fall and you get back up. That's all that matters in life. You work your butt off. There will be failures in life. You just got to keep pushing. It's a milestone. You hit the obstacle, you go over it. So we got to work. We're going to keep working. Eventually we'll get that pro card, but just remember, don't give up.
Number 80, Daniel Romolo. And these 3 gentlemen represent our open class speed. In 3rd place, competitor number 80, Daniel Romolo. Our 2nd place winner is number 31, Matthew Pajowski. Your winner, number 33, Mohamed Samarsi.
What is up, guys? Welcome back. So, let's talk. So, as you know from the previous video, we placed 3rd place in the NPC show Mid-Florida Classic. I was feeling really good going into this show. The night before, we were carbing up. We were posing every couple of hours. We were checking with Kyle nonstop. And so we felt really good. Now, going into the show that morning, I woke up around 5:45, checked in with Kyle, had a cup of coffee, had 8 ounces of water, checked back in with Kyle again, and then we went for our 2nd coating of tanning, came back and ate. So, as we're going through the day, everything's going good as planned. We took a diuretic, 1/8 of it. We were flushing out our systems. We were carbing up. We were spiking up. We had bacon, eggs, and I believe we had some Rice Krispies before the show, cereal. And then when we got on stage, we did our routine, and it was top 3. So I was top 3 with these 2 other gentlemen. And going into finals, looking back, we obviously wanted to come in a little bit tighter. We wanted to come in a little bit fuller. So we carved up more. We increased the carbs a lot, and also put some water in us a little bit more. Went back to finals, and we ended up placing 3rd. Now, am I happy with that? No. You know, I've been on prep since January 20th. That was over 20 something weeks of waking up at 4:45 every day, doing Stairmaster for an hour, coming home, meal prepping, going to work, working a 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 sometimes, coming back, training, coming back, eating, going to bed, and repeating nonstop. And to see how hard you worked and the results of the outcome, you know, it sucks. I work so hard in this sport, and I have a lot of people who tell me I look amazing, how I look so much better than everyone else, and it's because they see me just as the person. They don't see me with other competitors around me. Now, the person who won the show, who beat me, deserved it. He was pro ready. I think he's going to go to nationals and get his pro card. The person after him, the guy who came in 2nd, it could have been a toss-up between us 2. He had things I didn't have. I had things he didn't have. So, I mean, it's a toss-up. So at the end of the day, I'm not mad about it. I'm more upset that I worked my ass off, and you know, sometimes when you work your butt off so hard every single day, give it all. I gave this
150%. I gave it my everything, working out, cardio, food. I was a shell of myself the last 2 months, and I didn't like that, but I did whatever I could to go on stage and give my best package. And this is by far my best package. I looked phenomenal. I will show you guys some videos later on and some pictures when I get the pictures from MPC, but I was phenomenal. Best package I ever brought. It's just, I always have a problem. I went up to 216 this past off season, and I competed on stage around 182. Now the last time I was on stage was about 178. So I put on about 4 pounds of muscle. My problem is I come in so conditioned. I talked to the judges and I got feedback, and they said I was the most conditioned on stage. And it sucks because conditioning is from hard work, dedication, pushing yourself nonstop. And I've been doing that for years. I'm not a normal person. I can't fall off a diet. Like my wife will tell me, why don't you just enjoy some stuff when you're off season? I can't. I gotta stay on track. I gotta do everything I can. And in my head, I'm doing everything I can. I'm following the programs and everything. And to get 3rd place in the NPC show really hurt my soul, really hurt my heart, and it really hurt my ego a lot, because I know what I bring to the table, and I always have that one problem of size. And me and Kyle are gonna talk today about our game plan for next year. This is unfortunately the only show I will be doing this year. I have too many obligations for friends and family in the near coming weeks, so I can't compete again. And it sucks that I can't compete again, but I have to not be selfish. And you know, this whole journey is a learning experience. You know, everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna step on stage, I'm gonna win a show, go to nationals. Well, listen, I've been giving it over 110% for the past 4 years of everything, from putting in time, money, aggravation, supplements, you name it, I've done it. 4 straight years, 100%. Obviously I competed 6 years ago, and then there was COVID, so obviously that doesn't count, but a solid 4 years of non-stop working my butt off. And I'm still not there yet. And I'm gonna get there, but it just takes time. And it's funny, I'm so upset, and it's so hard to go to work, or it's so hard to talk to people, and they ask me how I did, and it's hard to communicate because, you know, every single day for months and years, I've done everything I can in my power, and it just wasn't good enough for this show. Now that does not mean that I won't get there. It just means that this time, this year, it's not happening. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna really focus on myself. I'm really gonna game plan with Kyle and of course my wife Brooke, and we're gonna see what's the best case of actions and how we can improve. I wanna be able to come out my next show and just wow everyone. I thought this was my year. I thought this was my year to go pro. I thought this was my year to go to nationals and kill it. I mean, last nationals I competed at, I was top 6. I made it to nationals, and like this year, I ended up getting 3rd in an NPC regional show. I couldn't even make it to nationals, and it's not because I wasn't good enough. It's just because the competition just keeps getting better and better and better. That's what the things you have to remember is that I might be giving it 110%, but somebody else is also doing the same thing. You just have to work that much harder, and it sucks. It really sucks. You know, stepping off stage, I was zoned out. I couldn't grasp and believe that the season was over. I was talking about it in my head before the show. I was like, this is just a tune-up show. We're gonna win this show. We're gonna go to nationals. And my whole life just crumbled. And it's tough to even speak on here about this because I'm not one to show emotions. But I want to do this because I want to show you that bodybuilding is a journey. It's hard. You're gonna fail. You see, you know, a lot of people see Chris Bumstead, Ryan Terry, Brandon Henderson. You see Derek Lumford. You saw Phil Heath. You saw Jay Cutler. And you know, those are all champs. And they're 1 in a million. There are thousands of other competitors who are working their butts off every single day. And you know, they never get the recognition they deserve, or they just never make it. And it's just, you just gotta keep working your butt off. I mean, I have the talent. I have the physique. We know what we need to work on. The judges told me I need to work on getting more back density, which I knew coming into the show. I needed to work more on my back, getting more definition and density. And making sure my posing is more on point, and making sure that I have a more V-tapered look. So basically what that means is more broader shoulders to a smaller waist. Now my waist is a 28, so I know my waist is small, but having those more broader shoulders will give you the illusion of a smaller waist. So that's what I need to work on this off season. But man, it sucked losing. It really did, and it hurt my soul so bad. You know, I was sitting down in the hotel room and I'm just talking to my wife and I'm like, what now? Like, it's over. And she's my #1 supporter. If it wasn't for her, I'd probably break down. If it wasn't for her, I don't know what I would do, but she is literally my backbone, and she's literally there for me every step of the way. And if it wasn't for her, I don't know, I'd be nothing, honestly. And listen, bodybuilding's a journey. We're gonna fail. You gotta get back up, you gotta keep moving forward. The past is the past, it happened. Saturday was a learning experience for me, because I know that my key points are great, but I know my weaknesses need improvement to be in order to get back on that stage next year and go to nationals. So we're gonna see what happens. Like I said, I talked with Kyle today, and we're gonna game plan for next year. But I figured I'd come on here and just give you the point of view of me and what happened. When I got on that stage, it was the most amazing feeling in the world. I haven't been on that stage in a 1.5 years. And doing my routine and posing next to these competitors, it just fired me up more, like, man, I belong here. But now it's back to the drawing board. It's back to working my butt off in the shadows, because you know, everybody wants to, what am I looking for? Everybody wants to basically post their leanness and how good they look, but at the end of the day, my issue I need to work on is getting size. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get as big as I can. If I can get to 230, I'll get to 230. But the journey is not over. This is not the end of Daniel Romolo competing in men's physique or on stage. I'll be back on that stage again next year. Best believe that. I am motivated more than ever. I am being so I am more motivated than ever to get back on that stage and prove to everyone that I belong. I want to belong in this sport, and I know I can do it. So stay tuned. Now it's about the off-season grind, and you're coming through the process with me. Remember, we're gonna fail. It's landing on your back so you can look up. And if you can look up, you can get up. You keep moving forward. That's how you will succeed. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next YouTube video. Thank you all for the love and support you give me. Thank you for viewing my YouTube channel. Thank you for supporting me through all my social media platforms. I love you all so much. And stay tuned. Big things coming.